my TikTok family. Here's a message for y'all so y'all can kind of get the proper understandings of some things, because, you know, sometimes y'all don't heal from lack of understanding things, especially when it comes to the war and when it comes to people having to leave you to go to the other side. Confirmation. Okay. Now y'all have to understand, okay, because this is the message, okay? So y'all can get the understanding. Y'all have to understand that you do not mourn death. You celebrate it, okay? Now, I know y'all are probably thinking, like, why would I not cry over da-da-da-da-da? I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. Why would I, not be sad? Why would I not want to grieve? Okay. I'm not saying that. It's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. But you have to have the proper understanding that when people pass over, it's because they have a bigger assignment, okay? Now, your ancestors that may have left you had to leave you so they can go fight beyond the scenes for you, okay? Because some of y'all don't understand when it comes to reincarnation and it comes to your ancestry, it comes to your bloodline, it comes to your lineage. And if you are in the war, if you are set to go to war, if you are in the war, if you are a chosen being, okay, and you've been going through a lot of things to get proper understandings of who you are, your gifts, and what is around you metaphysically and not actual physically, okay? Because the physical is just a fantasy, okay? An illusion that somebody has put in your face, okay? So you can't see what's beyond the scenery, okay? So when your loved ones cross over, it is because that body part is too old, okay, to fight in the war. It's too damaged, okay? It can no longer go on with the fight, okay? So that soul has to leave that vehicle so they can come through you and help you fight, okay? A lot of y'all don't understand this. A lot of y'all don't understand where your strength comes from, okay? Okay, and a lot of y'all don't understand how it is that you're still going through this war. How are you still able to endure this journey without, feeling suicidal or feeling like, it's just because you have other beings that have left you, that is fighting through you, that are guiding you, that are walking with you, that is blocking whatever it is that's trying to attack you that you cannot see. That is their assignment. That's why they had to leave you. And without them leaving you, they wouldn't be able to fight for you or walk with you or help guide you. So that is one thing that y'all need to understand, okay, when it comes to somebody having to pass over. They have to pass over to be able to fight for you, okay? Because you have to understand, especially if you're reincarnated, your spirit is coming back to you, and this is where you awaken, okay, to realize who you are and realize that you have been resurrected and that you are in a new vehicle, okay? And the people in you, in your spirit being revived, and the people that has passed over during your physical appearance of resurrection and your spiritual appearance of resurrection is fighting through you, okay, and guiding you, okay, and protecting you. And you are also protecting you by coming back in revived, okay, and stronger within a body. Okay, so that's what you have to understand. Sometimes you have to get rid of the old body part, because the old body part it has a what you call an ending. It has a time limit. Okay, some body cards have a time limit depending on how well it's taken care of. Because it's like a car. You know how you gotta go get your engine light checked and oil and get your oils changed and your tires rotated and all that. It's the same with your body card. Okay, so that's what y'all have to understand about this spiritual war. Okay, because I know y'all be so sad about loved ones leaving and stuff like that, but they are on a bigger assignment, and you yourself is on a bigger assignment. So you can't be out here fighting in a rundown body card. Sometimes your past life self has to die off to be renewed, resurrected, so that you can continue to the journey and the fight. Okay, and everybody card has a time limit to when it's going to awaken for you to be able to jump back in the war. Okay, it's like being on a vacation from war, and then boom, the light clicks on, and now you're back in the war, and you didn't even realize you was in the war at all. But everybody's aware now. But at that moment in time, when the light bulb click on, you be like, oh, I'm in a real life spiritual war battle. You know, I'm on the field. You know, so you have to realize that when it comes to people passing over, and that is a way to help you heal as well, and to properly understand what's going on with the war, with the crossovers, with deaths and stuff like that. Okay, because you know, a lot of my people, you know, it's a lot of jealousy and envy within the family members, but a lot of people don't know. But I tell them anyway, and I don't give a fuck how they feel. Shit, I am who I am. But if you got to die from trying to cross me physically, you best to understand that you coming to work for me spiritually. Do y'all understand this? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a story so y'all can properly understand what I'm finna say. Okay, because a lot of niggas don't know that I'm really who the fuck I am out here, and I don't sugarcoat shit with none of my peoples. If you wrong me, you gonna come in the spiritual, and you gonna have to work for me. Do you understand this? So here the story is. It's a real motherfucking story. So when my uncle passed, and this is when my past life self was present, okay? Both here in the physical, okay? Me and Mom Dukes, okay? So my past life self was not awake. I was still on sleep mode, even though subconsciously I was aware, okay? But not aware as into understandings. I was just aware to the best of my knowledge of being able to teach myself how to pay attention, because that's what my mom installed into me, is to always pay attention, okay? And so, anyways, one day, I could hear spirit, okay? And so I had asked my mama what my uncle had did to her. I said, because he in trouble. And I said, he got to watch over you or whatever. I said, Mama, he worked for you. And she was like, what you talking about? And I said, Mama, I said, I asked her, well, I ain't gonna say my uncle's name, but the family motherfucking know who I'm talking about when I expose this. I'm just not gonna give his name even though he did. But I said, Mama, what he had did to you, and I had told her the name, and she was like, oh, that motherfucking nothing. When I was little, she said, she was like a teenager, and she said that he was drunk and he was trying to touch her or whatever, and she had told on him or something, and he had gotten in trouble. But she didn't tell the head nigga in charge, which is my granddaddy, okay? So I was like, oh, okay. So that's why he in trouble. Now y'all have to understand, I'm still me. I'm just resurrected, okay? So this is my past life story that I'm giving y'all because my uncle worked for me now. Do y'all understand this? Okay? So I was like, oh, that's why he gotta watch you. I was like, I said he assigned to watch over you. He worked for you. And and my mama was like, what? And I was like, yeah. I said, Granddaddy said he in trouble, and he like one of your bodyguards. And she was like, what? Like my mom was like real shocked, like, cause she didn't know she was boss lady back then. She didn't know. And so I was just like, yeah, mama. I was like, he in trouble. And so in my mind, I be thinking like, motherfuckers be all go ho for certain people, which your loved ones is your loved ones, but you don't, if you do something wrongfully to somebody, whether you are under substances or not, you still have karma and responsibility in the spiritual life to pay that debt back on what you had did. So, that's proper understanding of how you can have workers for you. Because a lot of niggas, confirmation with my birth, a lot of motherfuckers don't know that when they leave here, you're not going to heaven, you're not going to hell. You gotta go serve other people in order to get in the gates. So you still in the shadow realms doing work outside of the physical realm. Do y'all understand? So it be tickling me sometimes when folks be like, oh, my such and such went to heaven. No, the fuck they didn't. No, they did not. They doing work. And if y'all follow me on any of my other pages, y'all done probably heard me call out certain rappers and probably some singers or something that's passed away that motherfucker do work for people out here. Like if y'all hear certain readers or stuff like that, you know, calling people name out, and it be different ways. Some people be living, but if you hear them call out a deceased person name, it's because that person is working on their behalf, whether they are aware of that or not. Because if they're not working on your behalf, they wouldn't be in your energy field. So y'all have to understand that. So a lot of y'all on a physical, just because it don't look like you a big timer, I want y'all to understand collective, y'all some big timers because y'all got workers, and you don't understand what type of workers you have. But a lot of folks in the spiritual is workers for you depending on the assignment. Some people are just assigned, and then some people done crossed you, and now they gotta work for you. So that's the message I wanted to leave for y'all. So peace, love, and toodles, and I'll holler at y'all another time.